Last time I tried a scanner, it was the Creality CR-Scan Ferret Pro, and it was okay, but not the best for model railroading. But Creality said, wait, we have a new, better scanner coming out, and we want you to try it and see if it works better for you. This is the Creality CR-Scan Otter, and we're going to put it to the test and see if I can scan myself with it. The CR-Scan Otter is quite a good scanner, and I've been pleasantly surprised. Let's go over the stats of this thing. The scanner has an accuracy of up to 0.02 millimeters, which is pretty cool. It can also scan objects from 10 cubic millimeters all the way to 2 cubic meters, with a scan distance between 110 millimeters and 1200 millimeters. The scanner takes snapshots of an object and builds from there. The Otter can do up to 20 frames per second, which is approaching what a camera can do. It also has anti-shaking technology and full 20-bit color scanning. This scanner can also scan black and metal objects without using a special spray that you sometimes have to use to make things more visible, and the software is pretty easy to use as well. Now, this all sounds great, but let's put it to the test. First of all, I did try to scan an N-scale boxcar again, and I think that even though it's technically within the specs for scanning, it's just too small for current consumer scanner tech, period. So that's going to be coming at some point. I did scan an HO scale boxcar though, and though this is still not plug and play, you're going to be doing like taking a picture and magically be able to print it. It did do a pretty good scan of the boxcar, and I was impressed. Also, I scanned a coffee mug because it's me, coffee and trains, gotta do a coffee mug. I did try something that I could get a good scan on that I could not get with the ferret, and the results were really good. This is an old G-scale Aristocraft diesel, and you can see actually I put a bunch of the reflective dots on it. Now you get these with the scanner, and you can always buy more on Amazon. I scanned this with the Otter, and the results were way better than the ferret. It still needs to be taken into Mesh Mixer to fix it, but this is a great scan. By the way, Mesh Mixer is a fantastic tool for cleaning up your 3D scans if you get one of these things. My son loves this engine, so I think I'm going to print him a toy of this engine, so be on the lookout for that when I do that. I may do a short of that. Okay, so the big question is, will I be able to scan myself? And this is probably where we have all seen a scanner used the most in model railroading, thanks to Miniprints and you being able to scan yourself whenever they go to a show. I'll link them below, but can I do this by myself? Now, this was way harder than I expected, and it took a lot of trial and error. Overall, I spent about 3 hours learning and getting the scan just right. I was using the body scan settings in the scanning software. Now, none of the difficulty is the fault of the scanner or anything. If anything, the scanner made the job easier than in past attempts. What I basically did was put the scanner on an arm that I could position and move it from top to bottom, and I slowly rotated myself by shuffling my feet. If the scanner lost tracking, it would turn red and then go back to green when it regained tracking. Once I got the hang of it, scanning went a lot faster, and I finally scanned myself completely. Now, you'll probably be able to do this a lot faster if you have someone else scan you rather than try and do it yourself, but it is totally possible. I took the scan of what I did and exported it as an OBJ file, cleaned it up in Mesh Mixer, and printed it out. And hey, look, it's an N-scale me. Frankly, I didn't think this was going to work, and the CR-Scan Otter pulled it off, and it made it a lot easier to do. Now, I just have to figure out where to put me on my layout. I have the Otter linked in the description below if you want to take a look. This is a pretty cool scanner, and I'm definitely going to have to try and scan some other things. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Jimmy from the DIY and Digital. Stay safe, be kind, and happy railroading.